Commissioner Flores and Ramirez.
I make a motion to exclude Commissioner Javier Ramirez and Alexander Flores.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next item, invocation and pledge. All right, we can bow our heads. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, you sit on the highest throne. Lord, protect us, you guide us, keep us under your wings, Father. Help us not only to get to know the Word, but to get to be more like your Son, Jesus Christ, Father. Help us in times of adversity, as there will be many in our lives, Lord. And you say that wherever two or more are gathered, you are there, Lord. And we truly believe that. We believe in the Trinity, Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
And in your Son's precious name we pray. Amen. To the flag, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Thank you. Certified posting of agenda. Thank you. Beautiful. Public comments, I didn't see any. Okay, I believe we were gonna have a recognition, but we're gonna, for the next, it will be for the next meeting. Public hearing, item 6, staff by Planning Department.
Yes, Mayor and Council, so these tracks are located on the east side of Silver Spur Lane, approximately 1,800 feet north of West Loop 374.
Rudy, if I may, I failed to open the meeting at 5:34, so we're gonna open the public hearing. At 5:34, so you
Okay.
got a little ahead of ourselves, we're good.
So these tracks have approximately 1,315 feet of frontage along Silver Spur and 1,015 feet along the neighboring property for a total lot size of about 16.55 acres. The applicant is requesting single-family residential for a proposed 71 lot subdivision. The tract is currently vacant and the adjacent land uses in the area are residential.
5:35, for the record, Commissioner Ramirez is in the building. Commissioner, check your mic. Go ahead, Rudy. So we're on item 6.1, Commission, public hearing, rezoning. Go ahead, Rudy, I'm sorry for interrupting.
This property is within the low-density residential area of the future land use map, and the requested zoning does conform to the zoning ordinance and the future land use map. Staff recommends approval of the rezoning request, and after discussion, the Planning and Zoning Board also voted to approve this rezone.
All right.
I make a motion to approve.
Yeah, so yeah, let him, we usually don't ask many questions, and thank you, Mr. Peña is all over it, and we will approve that, but
More rooftops.
any questions?
We do have the engineer here, I believe,
Yes.
who can answer any questions if anybody has any questions as well. And I think, Marty, if you can go to page 65 of the packet, it'll show you a layout of what the subdivision will look like
Julio,
after.
Julio.
Which,
with
is
the
that the one
breakdown.
on Benson Palm?
Silver Spur, Silver Spur
Okay.
South.
South.
Okay, so there's gonna be another south, that's,
Yeah, how many lots is this?
It's 71 lots. Good evening, Mayor, City Council, Julio Cerda, for the record. I'm with South Texas Infrastructure Group and representing the owner.
That's
Sir?
what the layout should look like afterwards.
Yeah, there's a lot of growth.
That's good. Yeah, that area.
It's a beautiful little part of town.
Yes, thank you for working with us on the sewer and also to make sure that.
Mud,
we
I
get
mean,
the water.
sure, no, Mud has been very involved too.
Yes.
And we work with them as well.
Yes.
Definitely.
they're hooking up with mud.
On some, I think with the water, ¿verdad? Water and sewer is with Mud.
That's correct. No.
Or water.
We finally were able to work it out with
Agua.
Aguasad,
Okay, good, great,
both the water and.
good,
So,
good.
But they're gonna work with mud too, no?
yes, they're gonna be.
believe
working
so.
on that too.
Mud, but through Awasad.
Mud through Sud.
So we'll get to that later, right?
Yeah, we'll have the action item later on the agenda. Right now, we're just in the public hearing.
Okay, so, and you're representing, you all are good with it.
Yes.
All right, we'll go ahead and follow y'all's lead. Any other input, any other questions? They're, how big are the lots?
They're
Like-
approximately about 6,000 to 6,500.
6 to 65? Okay, thank you.
0.15 of an acre,
Point one,
plus or minus?
It's like a quarter, no?
about a quarter.
Yeah, like about a quarter.
So there's gonna be a single family or
See,
there'll be
It's not gated, right? They're not,
no.
they're not gated.
No, not gated, not HOA.
Ay, bonito pa yan.
The layout.
So there's 71 lots and there's 71 units. Yeah, that's it. It's not gonna be two-story.
538, Commissioner Flores.
They're single family.
We're on item 6. Item 6, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am, 6.1. All right. 70 more homes, 71 more lots. All right. Any other questions? Rudy, any other input? Yeah, it's been quite a process for this part of the subdivision. All right, so at 5:38, I end the public hearing. Next item, consent agenda, and for the record, it's just approval of minutes. I'll go ahead and make a motion. To approve, motion in a second. Any questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, and it's for minutes on October 22nd. Under old business, 8.1, discussion and possible action to select project to submit to Hidalgo County Urban County Program for 2026 preliminary work plan. Staffed by Mr. Rudy, again, Flores.
Yes, Mayor and Council, so we did have this item on our meeting our last meeting. I did put together information on the streetlights that were requested and the streets. So if you can see on the page 43, it summarizes like the areas of the lights that can be installed and then the estimated cost.
You say page 43, that's on the booklet?
On the, yeah, the agenda packet,
Yes.
if not, we're trying to put it on the screen.
Got it.
Page 43.
On the
No,
agenda
it's on
packet,
the-
if you have the,
Oh, okay.
The one they emailed.
Our electronic packet.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if not, we're trying to put it on the screen again, just so you can
Yeah.
have somewhat of a visual. I know it's hard to see, but
So all those sections, I'm estimating it's gonna be about 256, our allocation's about 250. So we can get most of those done.
scroll up a little bit, if you don't mind, Mario,
When you say 256,000,
down.
The estimate,
See.
256.
and and you have the streets there, ¿verdad?
Yes.
In other words, if we did nothing but streetlights and we wanted to do 250,000 worth, those are the ones that Rudy identified that could do.
Yes, those are in the
How many of
qualifying
them?
area.
All of them? Or
It's gonna be the majority. It might not be all of them, depending on the final estimate from AEP.
okay, so but we need to prioritize.
Yes.
To give you our,
Which ones?
which
we-
ones? I so move to approve.
Have a motion
Second.
and a second. Okay, so before we continue, Rudy, go ahead, before we
Yeah,
approve.
there was the other option was, streets, which is on the next page, 44. So there's a lot, I guess these are higher priced, items.
Does it fit the budget?
A couple of the streets do, but,
So Mr. Ramirez had made a motion to approve as recommended, Javier, what Mr.
As what we, as recommended and as,
Do you have a preference on, do you want to focus on street lights or street
I know we
paving?
had said a little bit of both if we could.
So are we doing all of it, Rudy, or are you giving us the different
Well,
options
there's-
between?
there could be a combination of some, we would have to, get the number, so, if you wanna give an amount of like, certain amount for lights and a certain amount for streets, we could probably work with that. It's just,
A pole, okay, so let's start with a pole and a light. Pole is gonna be about what, 23,000? Right? And the
more or
light,
less.
or is that with pole, light and pole?
It's
So-
about 2,000, around there, too.
2,000?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
if you go back to the one before with the street lights, but zoom in on the legend at the bottom.
All the greens are,
See the ones here at the bottom?
yes,
Zoom in on that, like Esther Street, for example, it would be 4 lights and 2,000 per light and pole, so that's $8,000. So they're lower, so you can get a lot more done with 200,000. You know, Mesquite Estates, Hollow Lane, $10,000. The big one is Greenland Subdivision, you know, Greenland Subdivision, South Green Road, big
they
subdivision.
still need lights. We're not
26
done.
lights, but that would cost about 52,000. But even then, that's 52,000, you know, we can't pay very many streets for 52,000, so you get a lot more bang for your buck. So if you did all of those streetlights that Rudy has identified, the total's 256. So we could actually use our entire allocation to do
This year,
all that.
this
okay.
year.
Yeah, for
Okay,
next year, for
and
next
go to
year.
the streets, and that's what
No,
you
no,
had.
go to the
that's what you
streets.
had a motion, and
Do the
we have a
same thing
second.
with for the next picture. Now, streets, one street can cost you that much, you know, you won't be able to
Exactly.
get very many streets done.
Give us the street?
So,
Now,
yeah, the bigger one that we can is Benson Palm, Minnesota, Gordillo, those are too high. The other one, Goodwin Acres, that's a road that's in a qualifying area, but it's not,
it's not
We
bad.
might
Bad,
have,
yes.
we
See,
might have to
that's
just
what I
wait
wanna
for the
know. I
streets.
wanna know
to
which
do the
streets are
Sí, because the
really bad.
lighting also contributes to safety.
Roque Salinas is
Pues ahí
kind
look at las
of bad
streets.
from,
Roque Salinas.
Tierra Linda to 492.
I think lighting
All the
is
way from,
Yeah.
very important.
Sí.
Roque Salinas
Or-
goes from
And,
Green all the way to Abram.
Greenland Circle has been without lights
Oh,
for
yes.
so
Oh,
long.
yes, David.
Correct. Well, there's certain sections, because certain sections were paved with
Sí.
With the outlet,
yes, with the
which
project.
was right there where Tierra Linda's at.
Yes,
Or is it
I
on
think
the
there's a
other- or
small,
is it on the west side?
small section there.
So then we would probably be paving just from 492 to Abram, or it has to be the whole thing?
From right
No,
to
we
to
can
Tierra
look
Linda.
at that, yeah.
Like right in front of the elementary schools, basically. Tierra Linda, from 492 going east towards Tierra Linda, the ones in front of the schools, basically.
Sure.
That stretch right there, that didn't get touched
That didn't get touched.
during the sewer
Okay,
project.
so the one that goes west, from 492 west, that
There
one,
was some stuff done there.
that's not a bad street. It's not,
I agree.
César, ¿estás bien
Yes,
con la-
there's a section from Flores,
y en la otra?
I think, to Abram.
¿En la feria?
right,
It's also a little,
yes.
about the same distance.
But do we decide that now?
We need to submit
Okay.
those.
We need, yeah, we need to
So-
submit it by the 14th.
Unless you wanna pick maybe one street and everything else do streetlights. Cause like that Tierra Linda section that we're talking about, that's 93,000. Estimate about 94.
Well, that's what I was thinking, get one street and just put all the lights.
Was
Or-
I know that we had annexed Greenland, like, what, 6, 7 years ago? And we have a duty, and we paved all those streets already,
Well, that was Urban County,
Urban County, and then,
and the streets are good.
yeah, so it's been about 6 years that we've annexed that area,
Yes.
right? And we have.
They got
a number-
paved right around that time.
So
yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
I would say that area and then whatever other are left over. Because we have we have a fiduciary duty too to, hey, make sure we take care of these streets that we've annexed, put some lights and pave them, right? And then
You know,
drainage.
that's part of
And
it.
then we'll move on to these other streets, and I know there's some streets there that have been a part of the city for long, that are those, you're saying, according to what you have, and correct me if I'm wrong, that those streets were still okay.
Not all of them. There's this,
Tordillo, how's Tordillo?
Tordillo's, not in very good condition, but it's, one of the higher priced,
Right.
that won't, it doesn't, it's over the budget
Yeah.
on the
I would let's
allocation.
just wait another, the next
The
year's urban county funds.
Correct, 27.
That one's gonna be, so we'll do lights and then we'll do streets.
Sure.
Okay, so
What do you guys think?
where are we gonna do the lights, and where are we gonna do the streets?
How much is that one street that we're trying to do?
For lights,
No, just the street. We
If we
want-
do all the lights, that takes up all
Yeah,
Yeah.
256,000, right? All just
So
lights,
then there
no
won't be
street
any
lights.
street.
Yes.
Can we do the
Now,
lights
if we
first
do-
and then we worry about the street later?
Well,
we
that
can.
was,
Think.
unless we can,
Maybe because
maybe
we are
put less
behind,
lights.
we are behind in
Can we-
lights, yeah. We still need to work on the old lights and
Correct.
to replace it.
Correct.
and Rudy, all these are brand-new poles and fixture lights.
Yes, they're all gonna be new. And they'll be the new ones that we're working with are the LED.
Can we
Okay.
go back to
Yeah.
that sheet where we're seeing,
The
the
lights?
total price for the light
right there.
replacements or fixtures? So we do have, it's within our budget to fix all of them.
Yeah,
Do
it's
all
gonna
of
be,
them.
it's gonna be
Add all the
close.
lights, right?
There may be,
It takes up
a little bit difference, but it's gonna be close.
Do we know the impact on do we know the impact on our monthly light bill?
Good question.
Another one.
I didn't get that.
Another
It's
question.
not a big number, but it does go up every year, every time we add streetlights. And with the LED, they're a little more efficient ones, but
Now, another
But
question.
yes.
So, you know, we can think of that factor as well.
Yeah.
Do we, like,
Eso y con el new city hall.
where is, for the First Street, how many lights are there? 4?
Four.
We got 6, where in,
El Jardín subdivision, that's
do
the
we need all
original.
those lights there? I mean, do you have to have all those lights?
You average about 250 feet spacing,
Okay.
so that's what we're going on.
That's how you,
Yeah.
okay, I guess that was my question. How do you all determine how many lights
Yeah.
are needed in the subdivision?
Because, I mean, if Green Line is a big priority, that's
Yes.
about 50-some thousand.
Yes,
52, yeah.
they've been in the
52.
dark for a long time.
We can mix match, you know, we can do a little bit of light, a little bit of streets, if we get creative, but we need to take a
But we
deeper
need to do
dive.
that now.
I know Mayor mentioned last time we would review it in a workshop. I don't know if that's,
So on
if
this
we have,
one, we do need to submit the preliminary plan by the 14th to Urban County.
So, yeah, we need to do that like tonight. We need to decide what street, if we're gonna pave a street, and where we're gonna put the lights.
And
You
we're
wanna do
voting
all
on that,
lights?
we're voting on that
And
now?
then do the streets.
I would say lights
I hate to do
only
things on
now.
anticipation.
Hombre, I like your idea. I think everybody's in agreement.
With the
Let's do-
lights.
Let's do, yeah, what you recommended. And,
Just lights?
yeah, let's just put everything there now.
I would
And
agree.
I think I'm the one that came up with, do a little, be creative, but well, how creative can you
It
get
gets
with,
messy.
you know,
It gets
when a
messy.
street's gonna take 3/4 of the 200, you know?
Yeah.
So let's just move in that direction, and then
Let's just do all
we've
the
already
lights,
got some
correct?
Urban County funds, or some allocated funds for some streets as well, coming up in 26.
For next year, yeah.
Hopefully
So
in
we got some
27.
streets, not those necessarily, right, the ones that aren't gonna, those aren't, they're not there. Because
Like that.
they're already being taken care of, and by the way, thank you all as well, because I was out on Villa Rama, and there was a couple of streets that were paved over there, you know, little, and it's real nice.
What we can do, Mayor, if you'd like, is we do have a little bit of time, approve it with the streetlights, subject to final review by staff. We're gonna talk about a workshop, we're gonna be later in the agenda. The workshop should probably be scheduled next week, so we might have one more time to discuss it. But as far as action approval goes, today's our last chance.
I
So,
think that's how Mr. Ramirez
Correct.
made the motion, and Ms. Flores seconded.
On the
Yeah.
streetlights.
So we just discussed it a little more, and I like the idea, because see, sometimes we're sitting here taking, you know,
So do you
a lot
want
of
me to
time
move pending,
discussing.
I think your motion was good, because you
We're
were
good.
on the streetlights, subject to final,
subject to final review by staff?
final admin review? Final administrative review.
Okay?
Second,
I second that.
motion and a second, and then we'll dive a little deeper in a budget workshop here in the near future. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Then thank you all for your,
Rudy,
For your
question,
input.
can I still ask a question on that agenda? item?
see,
How long is it gonna take for AEP to do this?
Well, this project is 2026 work plan, which normally doesn't get done until the following year.
Okay.
So 2027, I'm
27.
thinking.
And then how long
By
will it
March,
take?
more or less,
Now,
because
let me ask you this, do we have some pending AEP right now? Last
Paid
year,
for one.
What is it?
North Point,
North Point?
North Point.
just one?
The recent one. We've done others, but, pending, oh, well, we've identified all the areas that don't have lights. It's just,
As far as the orders that we put in, was North Point the last one?
Yes.
The one that we actually paid for?
Yes,
All right. And
And
that
has it been installed?
no. We're in the process of making the payment, and then once they get the payment, they make the work order to go out there and
To
do
go
it.
out there? Okay, so it's not paid?
It's in the
lights.
process, it was
in the
already in the
process.
process, yes.
Yeah, because I know AEP takes long.
if we wait, probably then by next year gonna be more expensive, no, or no?
Well, I think when we submit it, it should,
Lock it in.
It's fixed,
I'm hoping,
yeah, yes.
it all gets
it
in.
won't go up or down.
Hope not.
It's not gonna go down, trust me.
Yeah.
No, everything's going up.
Yeah.
I'm good. But
Yes.
yeah.
have we voted?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Good recommendation, and thank you, Rudy. Yeah, keep us up with the timeline, you know, on that and the other, and the streets.
Because the next Urban County project for 2026, for next year, is the East U, the one across the
Correct.
cemetery. that Eastern Circle? Yeah, that one. That was the next paving project, Irving County. And that'll be done probably early next year, in the summer of next year.
Good.
Okay.
I think we're going in the right direction.
See, good recommendation. Next item, 9.1 under new business, discussion and possible action to rezone from its present designated land use agricultural open interim AO1 to single-family residence R1, single-family residential R1 on St. Louis Grove, Lot 12, which is the one we just discussed, I believe. Now it's coming up for approval of 8.65 acres.
I so will.
Motion?
Second.
And a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. Thank you. 9.2, discussion and possible action to approve the preliminary plat for Silver Spur subdivision.
So will.
Second.
Motion, second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Under new business, 9.3, discussion and possible action to approve the preliminary plat for the original development subdivision. I believe this all ties into the same?
It's a different one.
It's a different one? All right. Rudy, have the floor, sir.
So, this is a one-lot subdivision. It's located on the east side of Green Road.
The trucking school on South Bay.
Yes, they've been in the process and finally got the plat, ready for their subdivision. Staff does recommend approval, and, after discussion, planning and zoning also, recommended approval of the preliminary plat.
So they're gonna
What
continue.
is this for?
Yeah,
It's a one-lot subdivision where the, that CDL
South side.
school is.
yeah, you
Yeah, I know where that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the south side,
Across
okay.
the,
And,
from
Okay.
remember they have
Green
I
Road?
think they had
crossing Old 83?
you gave them
No.
Conditional use
conditional
permit.
use permit.
Yes,
That was about 2 years ago, more. or less.
yes, they had a conditional use permit to get this done as well as
Oh,
the
ese es
structure, the actual
CDL.
structure of
CDL.
the office.
Got
And
it.
they're in the process.
So
right now.
that's
We
what
have the
part,
plans.
this is part of that.
We have the plans of that, yes.
So
All right. Motion, I'll
A
second.
second.
Got a second over here from Ms. Flores. Any other questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. Thank you. We've got a trucking school still open here in Palmview.
it's pretty busy there.
Yeah.
I've noticed that, that's a good thing there.
Yes, sir.
Any
Thank you.
school is good.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you. Next item, 9.4, discussion and possible action to amend Palmview Municipal Library policies and procedures. Staff by our library department. Go ahead, sir. Have the
Good
floor.
evening, Mayor and Commissioners. Changes were made to the library policies for a couple of reasons. One of the main ones being that we needed a collection development policy in place to be more transparent about how we evaluate, maintain, and weed our collection, and also as well as procedures in the case of a book being challenged for its content. Other reasons included clarification, updating, and expanding upon previously approved policies, as well as keeping our policies more in line with our fellow libraries here in Hidalgo County, especially as we are going to become a member of the Hidalgo County Library System in January.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. All right, so all this is just to improve transparency on our collections and just letting everybody know that, we have an open door policy. You can come and check. There's no strings attached. And, how are we doing with our other, before we approve, with our other libraries here to the west and around us? We communicate, we have a good
Oh,
line of
yes, we have a good report, we have a.
rapport?
Yes, good rapport, sorry. We have a good rapport with the other libraries. I attend the monthly HCLS meetings. In fact, I was just voted in as the secretary for the group in starting January.
Yeah, all right, yeah. We're going on our third year with our library, right? Second year? Second year. Feels like 3 already. But, yeah, we moved and grew, continue to grow. I make a motion to
I'll
approve.
second.
Have a motion and a second. Any other questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you for helping improve the quality here in our city.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Continue, yes, sir. Item 9.5, discussion and possible action on ordinance 2025-12, establishing regulations to the management, transportation, storage, and disposal of scrap tires. That goes
Mayor,
around.
this is on behalf of the Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council. They're encouraging all the cities to adopt this ordinance. It's to identify economic costs and benefits of diverting scrap tires from landfills within the region and to provide consistent regulation of scrap tire management to protect public health, reduce hazards, and promote responsible recycling in the region.
So moved.
Motion, second? I'll second.
How, can we do questions
Yes,
right now?
motion and second the questions.
How would we go about doing that? Would that require us to separate, like, tires, or what is it that they're asking us to do?
Right now, it's more like a planning, like an analysis to identify the costs and what we'll actually do. It's not an actual implementation of a program just yet.
Oh, okay,
It's to look
okay.
at the feasibility, because if it costs a lot, it may not be feasible.
I see.
I believe we have a form already, right? That we're gonna be
Yeah,
able to
they
use.
send us a template of the
Okay.
ordinance.
What are we doing right now? And, as far as this?
We collect every.
Maybe once a year, twice a year.
Correct.
We're doing the regionalization efforts of drop-off bin,
Come and
yeah.
drop them off. We don't go pick them up at the homes.
But they tear them up and they,
We'll allow like once or twice a year to come drop
Sí,
off.
sí, sí.
Do we have a limit, or
we
how
usually
many?
do,
Supposed to be a
We usually
limit.
do-
There is a limit. However,
Whatever
sometimes,
fits in the bin, no?
yeah.
yeah. But per household, it's usually four, or per person.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And sometimes we'll work with the community, because sometimes we find tires along the canal, you find tires behind old businesses, or, a business that closed, or, and then, anyways, all kinds of.
We throw more than
scenarios.
four.
There's all
We
kinds of
go over that
scenarios.
limit ourselves.
But it's just 4 per household, right?
4
All right, so, we had a motion and a second to approve, and then, of course, continue the feasibility and see if and what and how we can better the collection of tires in our cities, not just Palmview, right? Everybody, teamwork. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hold on. We took a vote, motion second, all in favor, yes, motion carries.
I noticed they,
Yes.
over there on South Haven, of Old 83, when they cleaned that area, there was a lot of tires thrown there. Looked like a dump, actually, for tires. I mean, you can't see them when there's grass and everything all over the place, but when they started cleaning, they took a lot of tires.
And that's why sometimes
We need
make
to
a-
monitor that
somebody says, "Hey,
somehow
you want me to 4, there's 40.
and enforce our law.
If they're dumping, then absolutely, like illegal dumping, yeah.
It's illegal dumping.
You know, if it happens, we got a little plan there with Rudy and a little birdie that flies around every now and then taking pictures. Aerial footage of stuff that catches people off guard, which is good.
You got the cameras that caught, that they
Yeah.
made, they
That'll-
picked
I'll
up
bring
things.
that up. The cameras are
They
expensive.
dispose all kinds.
All right, we voted. Any other input? Yeah, good, thank you. Next item, 9.6, discussion and possible action on scheduling a future workshop. All right, so here's where we get to the meat. Can you, you got some dates up for us? And a workshop
Would be as early as next week, ideally next week since we're off, because in 2 weeks we'll have a meeting again, but we do have big ticket items that we need to discuss, such as the procurement of the playground equipment for the new Marlin Park and replacing the equipment at Showers Park. We're gonna discuss all the CIP projects and the CO fund balance that we have. We're looking closely at equipment for like street sweepers. We were at the conference, we saw some street sweeping equipment, different sizes, auctions now we're looking at as options. And then we're doing an assessment of the vehicles at Public Works. They need to be updated. If we have any older, outdated that are costing us more maintenance costs, maybe update some of the fleet. Artificial turf options for the baseball fields. We put some in the playground equipment. We saw again some other vendors that supply that service. On the higher end, we're gonna look at local vendors. So these are things that we wanna discuss at the workshop, as well as the improvements to the concession stand at the park and the old fire station next door, as well as the sanitation bay, to wash the equipment. We just got the work authorization from M2 Engineers, so we'll be discussing that at the workshop as well.
So that sounds like about an 8-hour.
Yeah. It's big ticket item.
We get lunch?
Easy.
It's gonna have to be on a Saturday.
We can do it, unless you wanna do like a Saturday. Well, but you know what, Saturday would be,
On the 15th, maybe?
we might miss the 14th on that one. If it's
Friday?
If we can't post for Saturday, can we? We're too late for Saturday? Oh, no, we could actually post today for Saturday.
For this Saturday?
If you wanted to do on a Saturday, this Saturday, we could post tomorrow. That'll give us 1, 2,
Oh, this week, any day works for me.
Well,
Can I attend virtually?
a workshop, yes.
Okay. My son's team's in the playoffs, and they're very good.
Or we do a 5:30 next week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or wait, Monday and Tuesday. No, we have MDD on Wednesday. Because we have meetings on Monday and Tuesday?
Maybe, something like
Oh.
8 to 12 on a Saturday.
So only Monday?
8 to 12, yeah.
Monday or Thursday
Of next week?
of next week at 5:30, or Saturday of this week.
If we do it
6,
in
7, 8.
the afternoon, it gets.
So you're gonna be, midweek,
And
Yeah.
weekends, you got-
hit the weekend.
I would-
Yeah, I don't mind
Saturday
attending
morning.
virtually.
Not
I
this
ask
week,
questions,
next
it's
week.
the same.
Next week, sí.
Hit
I don't want to
yes,
run
everyone
it on
to
the
the king.
weekend.
Yeah,
Next week.
yeah, and I don't wanna
Pero
work ruin
pregunta
the
virtual.
week.
Big.
How busy
Está
are you?
bien, depende, güey.
You have
Sí.
kids,
Bueno,
Yeah.
hacemos Monday o
Mr.
Monday.
Peña has kids.
¿Cómo
I don't
estamos?
mind attending virtually. Go to
Sí.
Saturday morning.
This would be this Saturday
No,
or
no,
next Saturday?
It could be this Saturday, because we want to do it before the deadline to Urban
Which
County.
is on the 14th.
So you want to do it this, if it's a
This
Saturday, this Saturday, or if it's a weekday, next Monday or Thursday.
Saturday. That's me.
Sí.
Saturday works for me this week.
Sí.
This is on the 8th. Is it the 8th? Or no?
I can.
Saturday the
virtually
8th, yeah.
come in. Pero my wife has she's got a procedure, so
Friday, this Friday,
Friday I could.
We do it Friday.
See?
this Friday works for you?
I just don't know if we have, if it will be
Oh,
in
Friday,
time
Saturday,
We have
how about
to
time.
post.
Friday?
Or you want to split it?
No.
No podemos
It would have to
Friday,
be
pero
Saturday
two
because
hours.
of the
Sí,
time.
podemos Friday.
We can still do it Friday, yeah.
Friday,
Friday,
We have to post today, but
Friday and Monday.
tonight, we can post tonight
Friday
anytime.
and Monday?
Friday evening?
Friday and Monday?
And we can post 2 days, just in case, and if we don't need the second one, we don't do the second one. But in case we run out of time, you can cut it and then save for the second one.
You know,
I'm good
Saturday.
with Friday, if that's what y'all want. Yeah.
I actually
Friday?
can't.
This Friday, correct?
Friday.
That works for me.
Do you want to do, none, what time do you want to do it?
Ideally, 5:30, right after 5.
Gee,
I
wow,
can't
that's
Friday.
Or the- yeah, or-
For you guys, I'm talking about for you guys.
Bueno, then.
Actually, the earliest,
And Saturday and Monday?
I mean, if you can do it 4
See?
o'clock,
See?
is anybody
Saturday,
available?
If
I'm good
everybody,
Saturday and Monday.
You're good Saturday, right?
I'm good Saturday.
Benito? Saturday I won't be here, but. you
Or a
guys-
Friday afternoon, the earliest, like at 4, or, I don't know if that's too early, but
Friday noon?
No, Friday I can't.
after 5? Okay. Then
6
The
Saturday,
hours,
last
okay,
Friday
5
that I'm
hours
gonna be
later.
busy.
We
Then,
do it Monday and
how about
Tuesday.
Monday?
Monday and Tuesday.
Monday, yes.
Monday
Mondays are
and-
good.
Monday,
How about Monday and?
5:30.
And Wednesday?
¿Se puede?
Monday?
Monday, Wednesday.
Monday and
Wednesday?
Wednesday. And if we don't need Wednesday,
just
we
go-
won't.
Wednesday, MVD has a,
Oh,
Okay,
Monday.
Monday and Tuesday.
Tuesday is a holiday, but,
Thursday, Monday
Or I
and
could
Thursday.
just join
Monday and
virtually.
Thursday?
Monday and Thursday.
12 midnight.
I
We'll
feel like
figure it out.
I think it's better than
sometimes
that.
our meetings short.
Yeah.
See?
We get out and go on a tangent.
Yes, yes, yes.
When a Monday, Thursday?
Monday and Thursday, 5:30.
Monday
Thursday
and
may be, but
Thursday,
Monday and
or,
Or,
Si acaso se
And or,
se
in case we
ocupa
need it.
ya.
On Saturday.
It
We
more
might
than
not
likely
need
it will.
Thursday. We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Make it to.
Yeah,
we don't
Monday
need
and Thursday, in case we need Thursday, but
Please.
Yeah.
We'll just stay a little longer.
Okay, Monday and Thursday.
all right, so we're good as recommended Monday
we,
and Thursday? Well, okay, so, we
Is
needed.
this not how
yeah,
everybody else figures things out? Or is it just-
Well, I mean, we're on a timeline
High
here.
as we go by.
We're on a timeline. That's why we need to do it. Did we
I'll make a motion.
second?
We have a second. All in favor,
Well,
signify by saying.
but
Monday.
do you have to say the date?
Ya lo
Yeah.
dije.
Okay.
We said Monday and Thursday. Yes,
Wonderful.
Yes.
yes. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Keep us
Got it,
posted there,
Annette?
Annette.
Thank you. Annette was getting a little frustrated there.
Órale. So a lot of items to discuss, and we're fresh with our budget, so we gotta put good use to it to make good wise decisions. 9.7, presentation on monthly reports. We'll go ahead and wait till the end on that one, or are there any pressing issues or items right now? If we have
do it now.
questions? Then you can, okay, so thank you. Any, we're good. 9.8? 9.8 is discussion and possible action on street impacted by the Agua Sud Sewer Project.
Mayor, for items 9.8, we just want to have a discussion with the attorney regarding, the things that we've been talking about, the legal implications regarding to those streets, and then we'll probably bring the engineers to to talk about the assessment of the streets, the condition of the streets. Again, these were streets that were damaged throughout the city, in relation to the sewer project that, you know, for the installation of the streets at
We
Aguas.
want to
So
take this
what is the
item into
intention here?
executive.
What is our intention?
Maybe talk about options on, you know, maybe doing repairs, improvements, some kind of stuff, or maybe reaching out to AWA, or having the attorney reach out, or just, so we understand that, you
So-
know, any improvements we
Ray
undertake.
So we're still within those statutes?
No, not that, as far as that, no. This is,
Ray
This will
Fogel,
be a voluntary,
we'll see.
Put in the brick.
this is something that we're asking AWA for. Is that what you're
well,
saying?
we're gonna have to have discussions with AWA about it, yes.
If we discuss it with Dawa, it's gonna take more time.
Yeah. So
Correct.
that's why we want you to be able to have a discussion with your attorney before we move on. That's,
Well,
that
you
would
know-
I would suggest we take it into executive session, basically.
You know, we,
Any other items?
9.9 is really a real estate matter. We're gonna talk about real estate and the easements there, buying and selling. So that would also, we'd ask it to executive session, as well as 9.10, the annexation efforts. You need some consultation with your attorney. So that's why we put these at the end, basically, 9.8, 9.9, and 9.10.
All right, so, item,
all these go to executive.
I'll motion 9.8, 9.9, and 9.10 to be taken to executive session.
Second.
motion and a second. Any other questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. And we will, at 6:08, reside into executive